Good morning, Optimus. How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are doing amazing. Alrighty. So a little bit of movement in the market. We do have PMI data dropping, I believe, at 6:45. So in just like a minute or so. Here, jump on the economic calendar. Yeah, it is 6:45 that is dropping. So obviously we'll see how that affects the markets. Also, too, Elite Trader Funding is offering some hefty discounts right now. You can get a fast track for just $25. They also get the 1 day to pass thing that they've been running for a while. So you can get a one-step eval for $33. So pretty decent deals right now. Check them out if you are looking to get funded. But let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on the ES right now, or what's going on rather. ES is pushing up at that 60.75 area. Big pullback here right before 6:45, which is just in about 30 seconds. Let's see how that's stacking up. Kind of looks like we're on a pretty hefty pullback. Just got a downward cross right there. So in this account here, we have $274 available on our Trail Max. When we last left our heroes, is at 170-ish or so. But I did do a trade like Friday or something. One of the days that it didn't stream. So here's 6:45. Big spike there. Look at that. Wow. Let me see if I can just grab like a 4 ticker.
Order filled.
I'm only in one contract.
Order filled.
All right, got that trade. That was a $46 trade. I only went one contract, so I'm trying to keep my trail, get my trail back right. Up 320 on that trail. Need to get it back to 2,000, so got a ways to go. Just to get the account green, we need about a G. So it's kind of looking like a short to me. Right now, I'm not going to take any action on it, though. Yes, looks a little bullish on the day. Currently, okay, so we're kind of dipping. We're like riding along the 200 moving average. So we could bounce off this 200 moving average, or we could just straight up pull back to the VWAP. But look at these big, huge candle spike wicks. Not really sure if this is where I want to be trading today. Taking a peek in on oil, which is kind of moving pretty decently since the open. Low volume like usual on oil. What's up, Tiny? Good to see you, girl. Always good to see you. Oil is giving you the fits. Going along with 2 contracts or staying home. Yeah, oil's up at 70.91, so it's moved about $2 since last week. It's kind of on a downward trend right now. Really, it's more like trading within this range. You know, this sort of lowish range right here, and then this upper range right about here. In fact, I would even move this up slightly. It's about right there. So kind of along 70.92 with resistance up here like 71.05. So it's actually a pretty tight range. Yeah, I stand by that analysis. Yes. Yes, actually looks like it could spike. Here, 60.79. You'd have to bounce off the sooner moving average. What we'd have to see really is on the 1 minute. We'd have to see the 1 minute do a red-yellow move, and I would say red to yellow into cyan, but just a red to yellow move on the 1 minute would actually be the move that'd be attacking. Currently it's dropping below the 200 moving average. You see bouncing off that lower Bollinger Band. Bollinger Branch. Said that all weird. My brain was trying to say Bollinger Bange. So I'm looking at this on the 10-second side. And I'm going to be looking for the 10-second side really to get a crossover right there. Then I might attack. Might attack it. There's a cyan switch, but on a red dot and with no cross. I really don't want to hit that just yet. It could rip without me, but you know, we'll see. That spike right there on the PMI data was pretty crazy. I guess I'm happy I got out with profit because I kind of top ticked that. The only other opt out would have been the like 3 candles ago. All right, having said all that, let's take a look at the Russell. Russell's ripping Russell. Russell gives crazy moves, but it's relatively cheap on a market scale at 2360 here. Also, actually reversing, so like dropping at the open. Where's the open? Yeah, right here. So dropping at the open, hitting the low here, and then doing like a red to green move on the day. Actually looks pretty solid. Russell hitting highs there. 2361.40. I found the Russell a little challenging to trade. It was a nice like crossover right here. This move off of 2350 up to 2360 was super solid. I'd like to see if I can grab something a little bit clean like that. Like that was very clean. Might just bounce right here on me though. But last time we were trading this is where we ended up getting caught, as we took that $1,000 loss or $950 loss because the Russell sold off for like 15 minutes straight. And I was like, and the ES sold off too, but not for 15 minutes straight. Like there was like no green candles. Weird. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, we're chilling. We're up a little bit today, up like $46. Russell might hit a new high. I'd like to see a pullback as low as like maybe the Bollinger Band here at 57, or all the way down to like 56. We do have a support level there at like 54. Like right there. I'd love to see it to go red on the TTM and get a red to yellow move here. Red to yellow switch. Like part of me just wants to buy it off this 50 moving average here. Maybe I will.
Order filled.
Look for a bounce off that moving average. This is why I tend to wait for confirmation. We got to break above like 57. Kind of filled that a little high. There's the yellow. Tap my trade, but didn't fill. You gotta be kidding me. Come on now. No, it was like 10 cents below. It was one tick below my trade. I'm gonna drop this trade um, down to like try and get out right there, 57.70.
Order filled.
All right, we're out of that. Made about $30 on that after fees, so up 87 on the day. I like trading the Russell. I like the movement of it, but it's also the movement of it that I don't like. So, like, it's pretty heavily volatile. You know what I mean? It's almost like a little too volatile. I might grab a silent switch on this. So like it can move really, really big. Like it can go really big up or really big down against you. You know, I mean, it just depends on if you're long or short, but it can move really heavily. Is what I've noticed. I think this is gonna pop. We got this cyan switch right now. Grab this pullback.
Order filled.
Looking at 59.40. Should have waited for the full pull. I feel I'm jumping the gun a little bit on this one, on the Russell. I gotta get out of that trade. Yep, I'm out.
Order filled.
Took a $280 loss on that, so that really kind of messed up our movement on the day. This is what I'm talking about when in regards to taking trades on the Russell. Is just that like you gotta be able to get in and get out really fast. So I don't really know that I love trading that. I'm still experimenting with it. Now it's popping on me, bastard. I still wasn't right on the trade. Not really. I mean, that's where it would have played. That was the exit point right there. It was at 59.40. That's too bad. But in reality, like, I should have waited for the full pull, but it looked to me like it was just going to pull and then pop. So I didn't expect this additional pullback here. So it actually would have worked out. That's what you get sometimes. ES had a little push. Bounce up to like 76 again. Okay, ES getting a silent switch. Choppy as ever. Like it always is these days. So looks like the move on the Russell actually worked out pretty solidly. Ended up ripping back up towards highs. ES has been mad choppy once it's got above 5,000. Like the chop level of it has just gotten like really intense. I was actually going to take that trade.
Order filled.
I'm going to get out of 74 and a quarter, only in one contract. There's a lot of resistance there at 74. Tap my trade. No fill. Tapped it like 2 or 3 times.
Order filled.
All right, that got it. And we've had a kind of a hard time trading the last 3 months. But that's part of the game, you know? Okay, if I can get a pullback here. It's a double candle pullback. There's 74.50. There's a cyan switch there. Put a buy order right here. Nah. It's going. So try to get in there at 74 and a quarter to take a pop up to 75, but no fill. It's probably better that it didn't, although I do think it'll pop, but like a little bit anyway, at least towards like testing 75. All right, so down 156 on the day, 157 rather, from that Russell trade. I gotta be careful trading that thing. A little squirrely. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you here. Always a pleasure. Oil's running along the VWAP right now, along 70.80. ES popped and made highs up at 60.77. So ES is riding high right now. Russell dropping back down into 58s. And oil just took a big drop. Oil dropping below VWAP. I just felt out of sync with trading the last couple of months. I don't know. I felt like pretty in sync with it, like through the summer. It really kind of started falling out of sync around like the late September. You guys know I still have my Top Step funded account. Like it's still funded, but like the trail max is very, very low on it. I tried to rebuild it up a couple bucks at a time. I trade it like once every 2 weeks. I only trade it like if I'm trading well for the day. The only thing that seems to have enough movement is freaking Russell. Like ES has movement, but look at all these dojis. So ES has choppy movement. Kind of want to try a short here on ES. For like 3 ticks or something. It's nearing those highs. I'm not going to do it. Feels like it's going to go against me. Trail max at 117, so I'm not trying to mess with that. Russell popped again. Also, just pushing up, hitting new highs after new highs. And there it goes again. Push.
Order filled.
Took a short on the Russell. A little counterintuitive, but trying to have it reject a little bit off the high. Just trying to have it drop down to like 264. One tick away. Again. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I'm gonna have to cut that. Yeah. All right.
Order filled.
So, oh, dude, for real? There's the trade. This literally stopped one tick before where I was actually at on the trade. I might end up failing today on this. That's all right. Damn, I was right on this trade. Just needed to hold it for another 5 seconds. Russ will be crazy in these cyan swishes, man. And the red switches too. A little miffed about that loss that we took. Just because I was right. Same with this is also right. I started not trading nearly as well when I start getting to the like lower parts of my trail. Something I've noticed about myself. Big fat pop off that 200 or that $52 pop. Russell's almost like too volatile. I've been used to sitting on my damn hands for the ES for the last couple of months because it's been so choppy. I would love to have traded days like this on the ES for a long, long time. Like days that move like this. Like that's surprising. That's like $4. This could actually come test highs up there at 265.80. We can grab pullback. That would have been the buy point right there. There's a pretty heavy spread on the Russell. I will say that I don't really love that spread. Looking at a possible trade on oil. The trade here is a move likely to 71, maybe even like 71.05. But we're here at 70.90. You can see we're about to get a 9/12/26 cross. We got a slant switch on the 1 minute side. And over here on the 10-second side, looks like we're about to get a 5200 cross. We're running into resistance at the 70.92 marker that I put. So I'd actually like to see a little bit of pullback and just get this cross here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I'll have to just see if we can get an entry point. I want to entry at 70.92. I think if I was to get that, I should have already been in the play. Try to take an entrance at 70.95. No fill. So I believe in this move here. I'm just trying to get an actual entrance into the play. Maybe we get a quick rejection and a pullback entry. But I'm trying to get a hold of this move.
Order filled.
Got long at 71, not at all where I wanted to be entered, or where I wanted to enter that trade at, but got long at 71. I have a trail stop on this one. Trail stop is currently at 70.96. I want to see this break. Not break. I want to see this break through 71.05. Going for a trade up here at 71.15.
Order filled.
Reduced my take profit and took oh damn it. I keep like doing stuff just slightly before the awesomeness. Made 20 bucks on that trade. Down 200 on the day. I'm gonna join the bid here. So no fill just yet.
Order
okay,
filled.
There we go. Got filled. Another trail stop on this. That trail stop is at 5 ticks. So the intention with this here, we do have this science switch and trying to get out of like 71.19, which would require this to break above this resistance level that this has been having today. We're right at the resistance. Looking to get a move at 71.19 is the intention. Entry right now is at I think I'll start reducing this take profit though.
Order filled.
Just took that trade off with a $10 profit, which really translates to like 5. I'm gonna make a new bracket here, and this is just gonna be a this is gonna be a 5 and 5 trail. So that's starting to pull back a little bit. Made a little bit of money back, but I mean, frankly, it's kind of been how it's been going for me this last couple of months. I feel like my tea got cold really fast, but I guess I've been trading for like half an hour. So pull back to 71. And you can see it stopped right along at 71.08, where it's hit resistance several times today. ES hit new highs at 60.79, and it's kind of pulling back now. So Russell's got that mad volatility. I don't know if I love trading that thing. It does have a pretty large spread, as Tiny pointed out, and there's just stuff about it that I don't love. I do like the fact that it has some volatility, because a lot of things lately have not had enough volatility to really attack. I'm gonna go. What are we at? 671. If I see a pop right here, I might go short. Like pop up. I'm short here. No fill on it. See if the ES brings another red yellow move, like another cyan switch like this one, along that 200 moving average. Obviously, we've got resistance at 675. I feel like, in regards to the Russell, I feel like uh, the crossover plays is really gonna like be the thing. I'm gonna try going short right here. Is short on the Russ, out short. So, couple of bucks back. It's probably gonna pop up real quick, but still looks, like a short to me on both the 1 and the 10. I think I'll probably just stop there. Just been taking L after L this last like couple of weeks, last few months, really. Um, I've managed to stay in the game this month, but it's been very, very, very challenging. You see, the losses have kind of grown through the month. Um, but I mean, I've managed to stay in the game. Let's say this quarter. I think that'd be the whole too long of a range. Come on now. Why offer it? Let's go 11, 13. Oh, a custom range. All right, there's the full story. So you can see we were actually doing quite well for a while. And then right around December 9th is really kind of where it started falling off. So last Monday. Overall our, win ratio is 85%. Um, the issue that we have, and the same issue that we've had for years now, the one that we still struggle on is the size of the losses. Largest loss was $1,000. Average loss is 422. Largest win was 337. Average win is 7169. ES did fall down. Huh. Bollinger Band crossover. I don't think I've ever noticed that. It stopped on the current, but I don't think I've ever noticed that before. ES bouncing off of 65. ES probably going to run a resistance at 70 or just right along that 50 moving average. There is a crossover right there and also a cyan. So running into some resistance at 70. Let's see how far this pulls back. 9 looks like it's attempting to cross above the 35. So this may actually have an opportunity here for a push. Let's check it on the 1. 1 does have a yellow. Yeah, there's the break above 70. That was the trade right there. Grab here. Miss that entry. Yes, offering a pullback. No fill. Tap that VWAP. A little challenging to get an entry. How far are we on this 1 minute? 1 minute's at negative 4.0. This does have op to move. In at 72. Out. Quick 3 ticker. Trail at 129. Down 145 on the day. 5200 cross might look well. Might look good. That's about $3 away. There's 74 right there. Watch out for resistance at 75. But man, it's just pushing. I want to see a pullback to like 73 and a quarter. About 73-ish. Checking the 1 minute. This does have some wind up. Negative 1.5 on TCM right now. Pullback to 73 would look awesome. I don't know if we're going to get that, but it would look really, really good. We're coming up on 7:30 here. Just about 2 minutes out. 9 got above the 200 moving average. That's really good confirmation there. We're pushing past 75, sort of grinding past it. Really want to see this pull back to 73. I don't know if we're going to see it. Looks like we're setting up for a move. It's flat, TTM1. A standing entrance at 75 and a quarter. Nothing. Took long at 76 and a quarter. Trying to get out at 77.50. High up there is at 79 and a quarter. It's on a fresh 1 minute. 76, 75 is sort of where we're peaked at the moment. 77 and a quarter. It's one tick below my sell at 77.50. Again, 77 and a quarter. I'm out. 625 on that one. Just keeps go. It's like one tick from where I need to be at, and then then it goes, but just keeps doing that where it's like one tick away and just not hitting it. So we took 2 ticks on that one instead of the 5 we were after. Oh man, I'm sorry. You couldn't even see my screen. I'm sorry about that. Well, anyway, that was the 2 tick trade that we got, and then it did rip about 2 seconds later. Not even. There's that 5200 cross right there on the 10-second side. Let's see if I can find an entry here. Pull that trade. I think that we're going to come up here and test highs because we've got this cyan switch here on the 1 minute side. As you guys know, the 1 minute cyans are a lot more powerful than the 10 seconds. With this really good sell off followed by a bounce off of 65. So I might just call it here, unfortunately. Another loss in the day, 125 or so. But it's just kind of running a little long for me. There's the pop. That was the trade we were trying to get right here, the one that we ended up taking off. We would have never got filled, though. There's 60.80 new high on the day. What did oil end up doing? It did hit 71, some change. So that's it. I think I might stop trading the RTY. I figured I'd give it a go, but ultimately it was what ended up costing us our account. So it does have a lot of volatility, which I do like, but it also has a lot of spread, which I don't like. And outside of the spread as well, it has some sort of like irrational sell-offs and irrational buys, I've noticed. But I do kind of miss the good old days of the ES where it ran pretty predictably between that 4,000 and like 5,500 range of the ES. It was pretty predictable. Oil is pretty predictable as well, but what I dislike about oil is it hardly ever has any volume. There's like at most maybe like 20 contracts every 10 seconds, 200 a minute or something. So I like oil. It just never has any volume. Like, where's these like oil tycoon billionaires that are trading this stuff? That are providing some sort of liquidity to the oil market because there's like none. And that's been one thing that's been quite frustrating to me about trading oil is that yes, you need to be patient, but sometimes I feel like I'm waiting like 45 minutes for a reversal that would take 5 minutes with enough volume. So that's where I stand with it. But hope to be the one trading oil. I like it. I like how predictable oil is. I just don't know why more people don't trade it. Like why it has such low volume all the time. Um, but I don't know. It's got a nice spread. I mean, it's got a nice like $10 commission per thing. So per tick per thing. Yes, running up to 6081 now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it right there. But thank y'all for being here. And just this is the ES here, like I said, running up hitting new highs. So even though we had a lot of decent trades today, kept having to pull trades early. We made about $250 in profit, but we lost $325. So ended up about negative $125 on the day. 80-20 again. Been pretty consistent with the 80-20. So we just need to go for longer range trades. The challenge that I tend to have with it is just how slow things have been moving the last couple of months, or the ES that's been whipping all around. So new highs up there, 60.83. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and rock out. Peace out, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. I love and appreciate you, and we'll see you in the Discord community. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.